trying to get my crap together this morning because I have to save the farm. And I got a pimple that burst. My apologies. I haven't looked in a mirror yet. They're doing landscaping. Okay. So I've been watching it back because I'm trying to analyze what their actual strategy is behind what they are trying to do right now. These masks, y'all. I mean, they save our lives, but at the same time, they make me break out so bad. Okay. So, because they were lazy in their planning, right? And so now they're just saying they're trying to enact all progressive delegates within the party to just pull every endorsement, which is a very difficult process at this point, because I think you need actually wet ink signatures on petitions at this point. So it would be a very, very difficult process. So I feel like she either set this up for failure, because she clearly is the person that came up with this. And her messaging behind it, clearly she's a consultant, and she is. She's worked on several political campaigns. She is a consultant. And she's been in politics for like 15 years or something. And a marketing professional can see another marketing professional. That is what she fancies herself to be really good at, but I don't know of a single winning campaign that she's had. I'm unaware of anything that she's actually won, or even come close. I mean, even when I worked on Jess Selmont for Congress, we kind of came close. Like, we moved the needle. The closest she came was Kim Ellis, and Kim Ellis wasn't even really a progressive, let's be real. So, okay. So her strategy is to say that we want democracy. She's trying to simplify it. I don't know, maybe she's listening to my live streams at this point, talking about like simplifying things. Damn. Really fucked up my lip, you guys. So she's trying to simplify the messaging, but it's not going to fucking work because it's such a complicated process. You have to get wet ink signatures on petitions to actually pull these endorsements at this point. Whereas she had 4 years to actually change the rules. And what was done? What happened? What was done? But what is the real goal behind what they're doing right now? The actual strategy. As somebody, another marketing professional, and somebody who's been doing politics now for a little bit, little stint, not as long as you, Karen. But there has been a history of people aligned with the Karen Brunel network of filibustering. The LACDP actually had to start making some bylaws changes to prevent them from doing it, because they were tying up the meetings to the point where they were going like 4 to 5 hours long. Orange County might have to do that too, because we've had the same problem. We have had the same problem. It's just a lot of procedural bullshit, which is another form of filibustering. And that's basically what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to say, look, we don't want to have these pre-endorsing conferences. We want everyone to go out for a general vote to earn their endorsement. We don't want them to be put like essentially on a consent calendar and just like pushed through if they're an incumbent, because that would tie up the meetings so severely. If you had to vote on every single fucking race at the convention, your convention would be probably like a week long. It'd probably take for fucking ever. It would be logistically very difficult to, that's the goal here. That is the goal here, is to just complicate the party with procedure. It's filibustering. That has been their strategy for as long as I've been in politics, is just cause as much chaos as possible so that nothing can get done, rather than actually tackle what needs to be tackled, which is bylaws changes, so that honestly, I don't think that you can get rid of the incumbent protections, because it's not going to even matter. They already have such an advantage in delegates that really the only way you can pull in an endorsement is the way that you did it with Feinstein, which is you had a solid candidate running against her, and he was influential enough to sway enough delegates to pull that endorsement. That's the only way you're going to pull an endorsement. It's too late now. You're not going to get those petitions signed in ink during a freaking pandemic. All right, I got to go save the farm.